Hey everybody, Devin here with wagonwild.com, and today I wanted to talk to you about um, anger and letting life beat you up sometimes, and being okay with that, getting through it. Um, Obviously, no one likes a crybaby or a spoiled brat whining and screaming about not getting their way, but everybody lets their emotions sometimes get to them uh, during stressful situations. Is definitely the time when it happens. Oh man, road rage is a perfect example. Have you ever seen somebody that just can't control their emotions when driving? it's it's pretty funny if you look at it from an outside point of view. So that's what I really wanted to talk about today is your emotions and how to best deal with them when they arise. So, and maybe even, how to give feedback to someone when they're seeming to having a frustrating and a emotional, overwhelming day. So, first off, if you are going through something like this, um, you need to be aware and acknowledge the reason for your stress, for your anger outburst. If you're not aware of the actual problem, chances are these things are going to be arising quite often. So you need to be aware of the things that really stress you out. And you need to be able to you put a quota on these things. So, some people have a pet peeve about being on a place on time and don't accept that there are some things outside of their control that may prevent them from being time. So maybe if you're very OCD, you might be leaving 45 an hour minutes. You might be arriving to your destinations an hour early. Well, if you're a very busy person, you're not going to be able to do that. So for the most part, I mean, you definitely have to schedule your day. I guess it's possible, but all I'm trying to say is that you need to be aware of yourself, your personality traits, your characteristics, not just your own, but the people that you deal with on a daily basis that might conflict with some things. And once you are aware of these things, you can address them. Once the first step of the problem is admitting there's a problem, right? So once you are aware of the problem, that's when you can really start thinking of alternative solutions and really take a good look at the entire process of how it happens and why it happens and how you can prevent it. So when it happens in real time, you are prepared and more noticeable because everybody deals with these issues from time to time, and when they're frustrated, things go through. Unless they have a good venting strategy in place, most people um, have a lot of stress to deal with and don't know how to manage it. So I definitely wanted to touch base on that. I was having an angry morning this morning a little bit, but see, I'm okay with my anger. It's other people that aren't okay with my anger um, because I don't even consider it anger. It's just the way I talk. Like, yeah, I'm speaking angrily, but that's not, I mean, and maybe it seems that I'm emotional and I'm speaking emotionally, but physically, spiritually, mentally, that's my venting process, you know? And people don't understand that sometimes I got to yell to get the point across. And that's I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at myself for not being able to simplify it any other way. It's cuz I'm learning as I go. So, a lot of people around me, I have to apologize frequently to them, and I'm realizing that that's the problem that I need to let them know is, hey, this is my venting process. I understand you don't like it; it stresses you out. But once you're aware that, hey, first of all, you're aware that it stresses you out, but are you aware that it actually is something that is necessary for me, and that I actually have to do it somewhat. Like, I don't need to involve you in the process if it's too much for you to handle. I definitely respect you, and I'm a very, I can work with anybody. I can get through any situation. That's what I pride myself on, is a true problem solver. That's my passion. Um, Even though the problems that I tend to solve are, at a cross section of things that I'm very interested in, or highly passionate about. And for some reason, this is one of them. You know, I was going to college for a master's in social work, because mainly because it was what I was told to was equivalent to a doctorate in psychology. It'd be the fastest route to me getting there. And yeah, I'm a talker. I love explaining things, and I over explain things too much. But that's why philosophy and social sciences were such a good fit for me, because I can really get into the intricacies and really explain and test and theorize about every little detail. That's what I love doing. And that's what keeps me up at night. That's what drives me nuts, as well as many people in my life. So, this is just something that I wanted to talk about today and let you guys hear about it, maybe get some feedback on it. So maybe you could even comment on some situations that you go through, because I mean, let's be honest here. No one's perfect. Everyone has their bad days, and I'm sure we have to, we make mistakes that we might have to apologize to ourselves and others for. So that's a part of, taking responsibility for yourself and your actions, and also, with trying to improve and advance and grow in your life as well. So I already wanted to talk about today. Got my video done early today. It's been a heck of a couple days, heck of a couple weeks. I'm having a hard time manage things lately and balance everything that I'm juggling, and that could be a part of the reason of my frustrations lately. But I won't get too much details about my personal situation. That is for me to, really decide on how I'm going to best go about it. So you guys enjoy your day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you.